Hi, my name is Taylor Wadayan. I'm an animal control officer for the city of Saginaw, and currently we're going to go patrol around Saginaw North. I came to Animal Services in August of 22. I started off as a part-time shelter technician at first. We had a ACO before me leave, and so I took her position, and I've been the animal control officer for almost 2 years now. So what I do is I go out and I patrol, whether I go out and make sure there's no stray dogs running at large, there's no other city violations that are that's happening within the street, whether it be someone off leash, tethering. Some of the examples within, that we kind of see more often within the city, picking up, deceased animals on the roadway, helping out injured animals we find out in the street. And if I'm not doing that out in the streets, I'm in the shelter, whether I'm helping out the front desk, answering phone calls, helping with city registrations, adoptions, helping, vaccinate the animals in the shelter, or, even helping the shelter techs out cleaning-wise, whether it be the dog kennels, cat kennels, or just overall just taking care of the animals. So I kind of help out in the shelter when I'm needed. If not, then I'm out in the streets most of the time. I mean, the only time I drive quick is if, say, a call comes out where Kelly is on the radio. It's like, hey, we just got a call for animal at large, or animals struck by vehicles, or just pretty much animal at larges, or injured animals. In the road is whenever I kind of go a little bit quicker, but if I'm just driving around patrolling, I go as slow as I can. That way I can navigate the streets pretty clearly and efficiently. So we do Saginaw and Blue Mound because we have a contract to them to do their animal control since they don't have their own. So we run, their animal control just like how we would, over here in Saginaw. So this is our dog kennels. This is where if we catch, any animal that we have, we place them into this kennel. We have it designed where it opens up in the middle to make one large kennel, especially if we have really big dogs in there. And it does have a 2-door system to where I open the door, the dog's just not going to immediately jump out. I can place the leash on them real quick, whether I put my arm through the slot or catch pole, whatever the case is, to get the dog out. The first step that I do is like, hey, I'll give a verbal warning if it's a first time offense. I mostly try and issue warnings as much as I can. But if, say for example, this is their dog running at large for the 3rd time within, I don't know, let's say a week, they might get a ticket. Or I'll go back, if I'm not carrying my ticket writer on me, I'll go back to the shelter and issue a ticket and mail it through the mail. So at the shelter we offer city registration, we offer adoptions there. If people are calling because they don't know where to take their animal to get, low-cost vaccinations or anything like that. We don't vaccinate animals for the public. We only do it within the shelter, but we do offer low-cost clinics within the area for people to take their animals to get vaccinations or even spayed or neutered. Day in the life of an animal control officer.